Guys, it's Britt. Sad topic today. So, as some of you know, I was working at this hair salon here in Austin called Nappy Edges Hair Salon. Um, yeah, I basically felt like I was selling myself short. I wasn't making any money really at all. Actually, I was earning money that I wasn't making. I wouldn't be able to get my tips. I didn't have very many opportunities to do her my own, and my boss was, she's very headstrong. She wants things her way, and that's fine because it's her room in someone else's salon. So, being that it's her room, she makes the rules. She can do what she wants, whatever. My thing is, like, I hate that people are so stuck on African braiding, um, trying to mimic African braids, and the skill set and the determination and the quality of African braids is it's beautiful. It's flawless. I love their braids. I love everything that they stand for. As far as hair, since we're talking about hair right now, um, I feel like their style can't be mimicked. They cannot be. You can learn how they do things over time, but African braiding is something that they do and they've been doing from childhood. It's not something that they just picked up. So I feel like my boss was trying so hard to turn us into an African braiding salon, and that's just not what we are. What we were. We are. We. I don't braid the way that I've seen Africans braid. I've tried, and I can do it a little bit, but it's very tedious, and I still practice every single day because I want to eventually be able to get it down. Just to say that I can teach myself how to do something like that. But it's just a different motion with the hands, and I braid a different way. And I've been braiding hair for a really long time, and I have clients, and most of my clientele comes from my campus. I have clients in my dorm room. I have people that come from the city to come and get their hair braided just because they heard about me, and I'm getting more spoken word and word of mouth than my actual salon is. Like, we had radio time. I don't work there anymore. We have had, they have radio time. They have business cards, but there are other salons in Austin that are becoming a little bit more established, and they are people that haven't been working as long as my boss said that she's been trying to establish a salon for 20 years. And I think 20 years is more than enough time to establish yourself as a businesswoman. And if you can't do it, hire someone that can make your business with your criteria and your skill set and what you want out of it. Hire someone to assist you instead of trying to do something yourself that you really just can't do. And I don't really miss working at Nappy Edges. I had some interesting experiences in there that I've never had before. I did like my boss. She is pretty cool, down to earth person, but I can't really see her as being anyone's boss as much as I could see her being someone there for comic relief, being someone that can make you feel better whenever you're feeling upset by telling you jokes. That's basically all I got out of it. I got a little bit of experience of braiding a different way, but it's like whenever she would leave to go on lunch breaks and leave me with a client, I braid perfect whenever she's gone. But when she's there, I'm just so fidgety and annoyed and just like don't want to be there. And it showed in my work. And I know that, that's not an excuse, but that's just how it played out. Like, I didn't like working there. I liked the money, but there were times that I didn't get everything that I was owed, and I, when I met her, I thought very highly of her. I expected her to be exactly what she said she was, and she really just, her business really isn't the way that she said it was. She basically told me that she was established, that she had a shop, that she is starting to sell hair out of the shop and everything like that, but I don't see how those things could take place when we have very limited clientele. Like, I wouldn't get appointments till maybe the end of the week, and even then we would spend all day on one person's hair, that we'd have people waiting to get their hair done, that made appointments, waiting to get their hair done, and then they would leave because they were so tired of waiting. Like, we had one lady once wait for like 4 or 5 hours to get her hair done, and she never got it done, and she never came back. Like, I just don't. I think that if you're trying to establish a business, things like that just shouldn't happen. Those are very elementary things, and when you've been working on something for 20 years, you should have enough experience to have some kind of business going on. Because right now, I don't feel like we have any business, and because she told me that ever since I've been working there, we've had customer complaints, and I know that's not true because I know that she's just trying to make herself feel better and put it on me because I'm young and I still have a lot of time to establish myself, and she's a lot older and she feels like she doesn't have time, and I don't mind her blaming it on me. If it's gonna make her feel better about herself, that's fine, because at the end of the day, I can go work at somebody else's salon. This is exactly what I'm doing. I started a new salon in 3 weeks, and they've seen my work, and they've seen my hair, and they've seen the other people's hair that I've done, and they really like it. And I had no confidence working there. The first day I worked there, she hit my arms so hard trying to get me to braid the way that Africans braid, and I feel it's just an insult, to try to mimic something and not execute it to its fullest extent of execution. I just think that it's a very poor job that they're doing in the salon, and girls come and go out of that salon. She's had so many people working there. Uh, Over the past couple months, people leave. People stay there for like a couple hours and they don't want to come back just based off of personality. And another one of the girls is leaving in October, so I don't know what she's gonna do. She's not gonna have any workers. She's trying to hire workers from a prison program. I really don't even know what to say about that. I wrote up the letter for it, but I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Like, she just made me feel like I have no quality and experience in doing hair, and I know that I do. Um, I guess where I went wrong is I came into the salon already knowing how to braid and already knowing how to do a lot of things, and she was pushing me to learn how to do something a different way, and she was only giving me a certain amount of time. Um, and mind you, I don't get my license until, and I get my license in 3 weeks. My braiding license in 3 weeks. I'm going to Houston to get my license. So I was working in her salon without a license and braiding and stuff, and I know that it was. I was very grateful for her allowing me to braid in her salon and to have practice, but it wasn't a good environment for me. It wasn't a clean place. There were roaches all over the place. The toilet doesn't work. I don't know. I really wish that my experience there could have been a little bit better than it was, and I loved my boss. She was awesome. She was a great person to go out and drink with, but she wasn't really. I couldn't really take her seriously. My grandmother has always taught me etiquette and how to conduct myself in a business situation, and how to mingle with a group of highly educated people, and how to, you know, how to do those things. My grandmother has always been there to kind of keep me in line, my grandmother and my mother, and I just didn't feel like that was the place for me to be, and I quit. Today, I quit, and I really don't think she cared, and I think she expected it. I hadn't braided hair in a week and a half. I hadn't done anything. I haven't come to work. I haven't had any clients. I haven't had anything in the shop. Now, outside of the shop, I do make my own money. And if I wasn't that good of a braider, then I wouldn't have clients in the first place, because nobody wants to walk around with their hair looking jacked up. But it's kind of stressful to me because now I am out of a job, and I don't have money other than what I make in the shop. I mean, what I make in my room, but I don't make a lot of money as far as bills is concerned. Like, if I was somebody who didn't have medical bills, and if I didn't have asthma really bad, and if I wasn't in need of prescription right now that I don't have, then I would be living on top of the world, because I wouldn't have anything to pay for. But I do have to take care of myself, and I am 21, and I am in school for business, and I am learning how to conduct myself in the world, and I can't do that calling my mom and calling my grandma and asking them for money and calling my uncle and asking him for money. I just can't do that. Um, and expect myself to grow and expect myself to learn from my mistakes if they're always coming behind me and cleaning up the messes that I've made. And I really I really hope that something happens soon, that even this opportunity that I have another salon, that it even works, because I don't know, but I guess we'll see. No more nappy edges braiding salon for me. Here in good old Austin, Texas, it's just I gotta find somewhere else to braid. So thanks guys for listening. I know this is a bit more somber than any video that I've done, and it probably won't be the last somber video, but yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day, and I hope your stuff is going better than mine. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Bye bye.